What the juck is, everybody? Gendo here, back at it with another video. It is episode 20 of the Maplestory 2026 progression series. Let's dive into the gains made for this week. Alright, start out with the account overview with the cheeky little Juck Squad recap. We are two away from the Star Force room. I'm so stoked. You probably will get it next week, right before Ride the Lightning. I'm pretty excited about that. I'll be able to experience the new Star Force changes within my very own private Mule Star Force room. This has been an endeavor and a half. Go back to I didn't even record it back here, did I? Holy, I had 14 back in what, April? All right, enough of that. Let's give a recap of the week. Not a lot was planned across the week. It was a very slow week as I recovered from Star Force from last week, and then the PTS that dropped this week. Did manage to get access, and I managed to muck around on Errol and get a lot of good initial first impressions. Tried out Kai for a bit. I only got him down a 50%, and even then, it was with a max tex Errol. So it's like, did I really even learn the boss? So a lot of labbing to do when Challenge World comes out. So this is the penultimate week? Did I say the right word? It is the week before Challenger World. We have one more week of dailies, weeklies, whatever. And yeah, as for videos, we did manage to get my initial thoughts on Errol. I didn't do a patch note review because the patches are pretty sparse. But I went over the Star Force changes, at least my initial opinion about it. TLDR, I really like them. I think they're a great addition. Even though they're a little expensive, we're gonna change how we approach Star Force. I think it's at the very least, if you pay the premium, you will guarantee an item to 22. As for the showcases for the Wild Hunter the DS, I've recorded them. They did Tuesday and Wednesdays when I did the Wild Hunter the Demon Slayer. I just need to voice over them, share my opinions. Yeah, that's it really. So, as for, I think we just keep going. Quickly go over the short-term goal and how it's progressing. You'll quickly see that both these characters are way above 260. And yeah, so this was what I was doing. So they've finished this. They're done with the Star Forcing. And as for the leveling, I've used 2 of these Transcendent Potions, and I think I have 2,000 of these bad boys left from this week events. And of course, the tried and true Monster Park Extreme and Monster Park. Alright, we'll see how they went. But first, the final campus live screenshot. Oh, there might be one next week, but this is basically what it's all done. I should be able to max out all stats in 4 days, and same with all the different bosses, and we're done. Alright. And we can quickly see the characters. You can see that the Wild Hunter, which look at that, 270, goddamn. And the Demon Slayer being to 264. Everyone else has remained the same. We did manage to get enough frags for Hecate on the Ren. And then we managed to do Angler Company on the Hayato. We'll continue Angler Company on the Hayato, but I will not be doing a High Mountain or any character. And I will be doing Nightmare Paradise on the Ren, because come next patch, we'll be able to do all 3. And I need a High Mountain available and ready to go for the Errol on day 0. And it's also at a request. I will be preloading it on my Cronus account, or Cronus World, and then letting it rip on the Challenger World. Yeah, there is a risk where I may lose it if the mate goes beyond reset, but oh well. I'd much rather take that risk, because that 9 Solider would do a lot of work on Challenger World. Alright, let's move into Chrono spending. I spent a lot of money this week. So not only have I downgraded my income, I've removed the boss meals from my my baby boss meals. So it's sure, it's only an hour, but at the same time, I want to try and put more time into Challenge World and then into Chronos. And we already have 10, nearly 11 titanium meals. So it's good. I may even cull further. I'll see how I go. As for the money, how I spent it this week was mainly in cubes. So this bottom list is incorrect. Let's actually get rid of this so it's less confusing. But this for this week here, at about what 63 bill, and nearly spent all of it. I got about 5.6 bill left in the bank. But I was to level up symbols across the account, and I cubed the Wild Hunter DS. I think I also cubed the Lin. I don't know why I didn't include that, but yeah, the Lin got some love as well. All right, I haven't updated this because I redeemed it, and I haven't been really doing some hardcore training on the Ren, so these numbers are very low. So actually, let me just quickly grab how much I have so far, because we only have one more week left of the event, and then it's gone. So where is it? God, I am blind. Here we go. Maple U. We're at 800. I have 800 tickets that I can get right now. So it's not a lot, but hey, it's something. So quickly take a screenshot of this, and then we can boom. There we go. That's what I'm on right now. So it's been like 2 weeks since the last one, so I haven't gotten a lot. But hey, it is what it is. All right, we can see the Maple Hub section. Oh, I guess I can showcase the bosses now. So we have 2 more slots, but no Satani boss mills, and we'll take a break from them for a bit. This keeps resetting Black Mage, even though they're done for most of the week. But hey, it is what it is. But yes, these are all the characters I'll be running. All of them can do Satani besides the hero. It's still farming up, getting its arcane levels maxed out. But we'll go through it in a second. And we'll end the segment with plan the next week at the end of the video. We'll jump into the characters now. Alrighty, so first up is the Ren. The Ren gained a cheeky 5 mil CP from the massive increase of symbols. This cost 5 mil. You can see the mesa just shrinking, just gone. It was tragic seeing that all disappear. But no Hexa progress as of yet, as saving for Hecate. Get that day 1. And then you can see just how little I've been trending the Ren. 2T from Angler Company, which is actually a decent amount of EXP. And then equips haven't changed. And I was planning out some upgrade paths, because with how the Ren's poised, the fact that it has 2 Dreamer Belts, a CFE, a Sauce, it's just missing Zerkt and a Map. If we get those, and boom, we could potentially be 9 set with a Black Heart, which is absolutely crazy. I still think the ultimate goal is to wait until we get a badge. The badge is just best in slot. Of course, you need to start running or duoing X slot to get a chance of getting a total control. And yes, the Ren will probably remain at the CP for quite a bit. Yeah, more or less remain at the CP for quite a bit until I've finished Avalanting in Challenge World. Alrighty, the Adele also received a few small boost to its combat power thanks to leveling up. I think these 2 went up, and these 2 will go next week. It has enough for Hecate, nothing changed with its gear, and also planning out its plan. This one has a Map, Dream Belt, and a Sauce, and it also has the book. No emblem yet, so still doing the book, but it does have a 21-star Zerk. This can go straight to 22 if I get safeguard it, which is really nice. Sure, it's going to cost an arm and a leg, but hey, it's guaranteed, which is really good. These are this character has the pieces that the Ren needs. Fun. And also we have a shit ton of DOMs, Daybreaks, and Superior Pendants. You can get a high Star Force on the Sauce. Alright, moving on to the Blaster. The Blaster also received a small bit of gains thanks to these going up. It has enough for Hecate, similar trend to the others, and I've been throwing. I didn't throw the cubes here, but any like solid cubes I get from the bosses, I just throw onto the emblem just to see if I can high roll a 3-lane. Yeah, that's what I've been doing with the Leech's Rage, and then its inventory is still pretty chopped, but I only need 1 sauce, and as I showed this off last time, then the map's guaranteed to go 22 if I have enough money. Same with the ET, honestly. These both can get 22 with enough money. The sauce can go probably even higher now. I probably will just take out a 21 star with a transfer and then just safeguard tap it. I might also do the same thing with the slime ring. And again, with a slime ring, so I might just save my money. We're slowly accruing arcanes on all of these characters. All right, moving on. We're speeding through this. The Hayato, again, small gains due to combat power gained from the symbols being leveled up. And Hayato's in a similar spot. A shit ton of sub pendants, sorry. A shit ton of the dominated pendants, there we go. And honestly, I have been thinking of just dropping all of these reinforced pieces and just safeguard tapping these guys to 22 stars. Like, remove the headache, clear the inventory space, and just be done with it. But also getting more arcanes on this character because it is a Legion champion. And then same with the Kana. The Kana is the most egregious because its inventory is just chockers. Like, then again, I don't think I need all these reinforced earrings, even if I'm trying to push for 21 or 22 star. I don't need this many. But I want to see how Sunny Star Force affects the new system before I make an executive decision. Yeah, Kana is also on a little bit, gained like absolutely nothing. I don't think I should get any levels. On the brink for this one. Alright, so not much else happened on the Kana. It was a very low, exciting week for the characters. Well, the top 7. Yeah, these guys didn't have much happen with them. But the Shade, I barely logged into this character now. It is really just a login, do bosses, even lost CP. I think I changed hypersets around, maybe. I don't know why it lost CP. It's still rocking. I think this was wrong. It's rocking, and it doesn't even rocking the black card yet. So it's just chilling. And okay, nothing. Still chilling with the same CFE. Will's cleared. Then we can do Lucid next week. Yeah, not much else to report on the Shade. Golden Warrior actually got a small CP increase because not only did we redeem the Fairy Heart, this was from the Goddess Pass Season 3. I managed to 3-line it, which is quite nice. And of course, the best thing about this event, I completely forgot. A shop transfer. These characters no longer look chopped. So, decided to put Dark Nail onto the Dawn Warrior. I know that sounds hilarious because I find it humorous. Look, it's late. I'm tired. I like this decision. I'm happy that the Dawn Warrior actually looks not so chopped because we look compared to last week. Look at this. Absolute Muppet. Now we can actually boss in style. It's probably the biggest gain of this character. And we can also see the biggest gains for Lyn. The Lyn went up a monstrous like 14 mil CP. Also got I kind of like this look with the pink bean face. But this is with a black heart. And we did do some cubing on this thing. Didn't write down the gains I made. But it also got a magic eye patch. Yippee! The only drop or pitch drop this week, which is quite nice. I could honestly just 18 star this and it will be better than the BBM. And that's right. I managed to get I cubed and star forced the slime ring for that 18 stars. I didn't even report that in my spendings, but that's probably for the 10% boss from the Twilight mark. And I think that's it for gains. But yeah, managed to make the Lyn a little stronger, which is quite nice. And then I also did all the quests for this thing, so I didn't cap. We're still on pace for a July liberation. There. W Lyn. Alright, Wild Hunter already has its signature look, and it went up also went up 15 mil because we did manage to score that Superior Belt. Did some cubing, managed to go up by 50% stat, which is quite nice. Now sitting at 90.8 mil. And it still takes a little bit to solo C10. It's just the lack of... It doesn't have a third or a fourth ring slot. But look, it's only one more week of chopped weeklies. Once rentals come back, all these boss meals are going to go much faster. Like, none of them have a raw 4. Not even the Ren has a raw 4. So I've even been renting that out on the Ren. So I'll be looking forward to being able to get these things done faster. So the Wild Hunter did get some nice gains, mainly from this being completed, the 4-set Golix. And then last, well, not last but not least, because we have the hero, the Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer went up 18 mil. Quite nice. Also got a massive overhaul with its look. You compare looks. We got this wearing a bag over its head to getting a nice makeover. I really like what it looks like now. And something interesting that I did this week with the Demon Slayer, because I made that mistake last week by letting the spirit, whatever, the vac pet expire, I decided, you know what, I can potentially still farm, get decent rates if I just unlock Janus Dusk on the Demon Slayer and just TP farm. And that's what I did. So not only did I unlock Janus, but I've farmed enough to not only unlock Ascent, but get another 55 frags. And I'll eventually, so what I've been doing is, you can see by this list, I've been twofold. The new activation event that came out last week, I knew I needed to do it because it comes with a big boy potion, the Transcendent potion. But I didn't want to do it without, what's it called? Like a vac pet. So how do I do this? How do I farm and not like cry because I'm losing rates? So I did it on the Demon Slayer, and now I can actually redeem this. I just place this here. So this is the new activation event. I've already completed it, so I can redeem it. And I'll get this on Wednesday. So whatever level this thing will reach by then, I will then just pop this. So I doubt it will hit 270 or 269, so I can bang it at 270. It would be nice if it did. Maybe with Monster Park. I haven't done the math yet. But in other news, I've also got a cheeky little peek of how much the Jetty Axe will increase it by. But there was one more thing I wanted to showcase. This, I don't know what is up with this Demon Slayer, but again, this doesn't matter now because of the changes in that's coming next patch. But it got another. Can I zoom in on this? It got another RFS, the second Damien in a row. It's the second ever Damien, 2 weeks in a row, and it's the second RFS on my account. I can't believe it. This Demon Slayer is built diff. That's fun. Best. We managed to go from 401 to 516. Absolutely generational increase in stat. A little inflated because we are running a secondary stat ring that will be replaced soon with the Oz ring. But Pendant went 30%. These two guys, the CRA pieces, went 30%. Managed to get fake 3-line on some of the Umbras. This glove is 8% crit damage, 17% all stat, which is quite nice. But yeah, managed to hit a lot on the Demon Slayer, which is quite nice. And I now need to update this because it's all different now. And then progress on Liberation, and it's going to be a late August Liberation as well. Awesome. Now, last but not least, we have the hero. Only went up a little bit. Still trudging along. Has a new look. Not sure if I like it or not, but he got like the hand-me-downs everybody else. Still progressing with Golix and Arcane Force as he slowly builds up. Also getting a little more spares. He got 2 DOMs this week. 2 DOMs back to back. I don't know what it's with these warriors, man. They're built diff. That's about it. That's all the characters. Do I have anything else to show off here? Nope. It's just going into my plan for next week. Yippee! So tomorrow, weekly reset. Upload this video. Again, it's the same song and dance because this is the last week before Challenger World. Bosses, business as usual. Get some money. Probably just save this 58 bill that I get. We have the 50% off it on our event on Sunday. Patch note should go live Wednesday or the day of the patch. So we get like the patch mates will go live here. Probably like 2 hours before reset, or maybe around that time. And then this is when patch notes will happen. Game will go down around, I think it's 12 PM UTC when it goes down, give or take. And then I'll probably try and get the Wild Hunter Showcase, the Demon Slayer Showcase live this week. Uploaded this week sometime. and then also go over the patch notes. When we get the definitive patch notes, I can go through any final changes to my day 0 prep. That'll be a lot of fun because yeah, next week it's it's go, because everything will happen. Everything will happen then. But yeah, this was a bit of a low energy update. It's recording this late. I wanted to get it done so I didn't have to think about it. But that wraps it up for episode 20. As always, thank you all for watching and have a jucking good day. Catch you all on the next one.